What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Loki Season 2. We're finally getting into Episode 2, guys. It's been a little bit of a while getting these out and getting around to watching this show, but I do love the show. It started off in that first episode exactly how we thought it would. There's good humour in there. The dynamics between Mobius and Loki are in there. We had that other guy as well, Ouroboros, which was quite funny. You know, always there's some decent humour in the show, as well as a good story. At the very end, we saw Sylvie. I love Sylvie. I'm looking forward to seeing how she's going about making her life in the 80s, I think it was. Look like the 80s, old school McDonald's, that kind of thing. But yeah, apart from that, let's just get in, guys, and let's see what happens.
You had a life on the timeline, and so did you. We're all variants.
This changes everything.
This changes nothing.
Dox and her crew are raiding the armory.
There's a variant.
Sylvie's so cool.
I want to try everything.
Sylvie's not here.
We just got here.
It doesn't feel
Old
right.
school
No, but why?
It's too safe. It's not a war zone. It's not an apocalypse. It's not her style.
Okay, well, maybe she's changing tack. Plus, we got a hit on a temp pad that belonged to Hunter X5 before it went dark.
Oh, that's the Hunter guy, right? That said it changing everything. No, he's taking the fight for himself.
Mobius! Whoa! Nice to see you've forgotten about the little people.
No, I used to work with this guy.
You look great.
We're gonna need to catch up afterwards, all
He's
right?
out
Let's
there.
catch up now,
Yeah.
maybe. I think first, we could all use a drink, right? What are you drinking? All right, we'll do whiskeys.
Is he running now?
He's running.
Come on, Mobius! You're gonna ruin my life here!
Your life here?
Oh. Loki's had enough.
You still glad we're here?
Yeah, you're going to try and run away from a half-giant, half-god.
Did you really think you could outrun me?
Yeah.
And he's got that teleporter power module thing, right?
Where's the rude boy off to? Where's the fancy lad going off to then?
Where's the fancy lad going off
Did you lose
to?
your tickets to the opera? Did you? Oh, perfect.
Back up!
He is a hunter, so he can still fight, right?
The tough guy, huh?
Oh, is it Loki?
So unsophisticated, X5. You doing your own stunts now?
Don't mess with Loki.
Quit with the magic and fight fair!
Fight fair, he reckons? It's not a fair fight, though.
It's not a fair fight.
Awesome.
A little over the top, don't you think? All the shadow play. I thought it was spot on.
Awesome. Yeah, I love that. I love that we get to see this heroic side of Loki where he could be the villain, he's got all his power, he's got his magic, but he chooses to be good, right? We've got to see him be a hero, which is fantastic for his character.
STX5 didn't go quietly.
Have OB check it out.
OB. He's awesome, OB.
Obi, could I get you to take a look at this temp pad?
Do you think this is a higher priority than preventing a temporal meltdown?
Oh, no. I just focused on the temporal.
I agree.
Everything you need to know about this, I wrote about it in here.
Because I don't think you had that pressed back, did you?
It's too complicated.
Wait, am I on the wrong page or... Where's this? I'm sorry.
Let the field agents do the tech work.
Here's what'll help you focus. If we don't work this out, this entire place is going to be destroyed. Temporal meltdown or not.
Miss Minutes is helping Renslayer.
What?
What?
When I was in the past, I heard something, an old conversation between Renslayer and He Who Remains. It sounded like they were partners.
There's a hit on the temp pad, I'll let you know, but...
How are things going here?
Not that.
It's Loki trying to
We're
fix
going to
it.
get there.
What is that?
It's just a rigged temp pad.
This definitely doesn't block any trackers, that's for sure.
Let's take a run at Brad Wolf.
Right.
Let's take a big run at him. Brad's an asshole, so don't let him get under your skin. All right? Okay, Loki?
What? What did you do to this temp pad?
It blocks your trackers.
No, it doesn't.
You're just trying to make up for all the terrible, awful shit you've done.
You really
in your
don't
life,
impress
you pathetic
Loki.
little man. See, everything you and Sylvie have ever done to try to help has only ever made it worse.
Is that right?
Oh, you really don't ever push it
For
in there.
Mobius, you're a villain. You're
Yeah.
good at it.
You should think about that before you start pressing.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Perhaps I've just been waiting
Exactly.
For
Now
a
you
moment
remember
like
who
this.
you're dealing with.
so I can do terrible, awful things.
Wake up, Mobius. And
You're a
nowhere man. You're a silly little man. Silly little.
Are you all right? I've never seen you like this before.
See me like what?
It's okay, I'm not judging.
Feels like you are. Look, I told you I can play the heavy keys, and I can. Where are we?
I was following you. How about I slice it by?
I love their friendship.
Okay, great.
It's really good.
I went down to Earth, and I held the whole of New York City hostage with an alien army. Tried to use the Mind Stone on Tony Stark. It didn't work, so I threw him off the building. I mean, sometimes our emotions get the better of us.
You can say that again.
You never wanted to visit your place on the timeline?
Something bad I can handle. What if it's something good? You
Then you'll
think
know
I
what he
wanna
was
have
missing,
that
right?
rattling around in here? Of course not.
Sure. You know, X5 isn't going to talk. Sylvie spent her whole life hiding. He didn't find her.
He found her, but maybe didn't turn her in because he wants to continue to live his best life on the timeline.
He wants
Yep,
more
why
time to be
wouldn't you?
Brad Wolf.
Who wouldn't?
Right.
I hope he's about to do his thing. Oh, access denied. It's a bit of a worry considering he designed the whole thing.
Oh, no.
That's a problem.
You've left us no choice but to kind of ramp.
Mobius. Controller.
Playing good cop, bad cop. This guy is a jerk though. The guy's in trouble.
I wrote a little script of my own.
Without the controller, though, so...
This one?
He has the controller the whole time.
Great. We're going to have a little Q&A, but doesn't mean we can't enjoy ourselves as we go along. I'm a villain, remember?
Earlier, I said some really hurtful things.
Yes,
and
you
I
did,
brought up your
Jacob.
mother, and I am really sorry about that. Mobius!
What does this one do? Sorry.
Loki, turn it off.
Let me try this.
Okay. All right.
That's only made it smaller.
Now look, I don't know where Docs and the others are.
Brad, I don't know if you know this, but I've done some terrible, awful things.
Yeah, you have. You're okay.
Don't try to shrink the supervillain.
I want to believe you, but you're such a good actor.
Look, I failed.
So they told you to go after Sylvie, and you failed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just tell me where Sylvie is.
She has a new life.
There we go.
That was well played.
Got there in the end.
See? A little bit of mischief.
Only as good as your plan.
Thank you. Let's go, Xavier.
They broke him.
Hell of a performance.
The blast doors won't open.
Did you try the C12 bypass pathway?
I wrote it.
You wrote the TVA guidebook.
You've read it?
Read it. I practically memorized it.
The containment doors are locked, and only the person who designed it can open it with a live scan of his temporal aura. And he's dead.
Oh,
So we have
shit.
to convince a rogue artificial intelligence to come back to work?
Just head on in, and remember that I'm the one who brought you here, and a deal's a deal.
Uh-oh.
This feels tense.
She's awesome.
You say we leave them to it, right? We head on back to the TVA.
No. I'm not going anywhere if I get some apple pie.
He wants apple pie.
Hi.
Hi.
I know I'm the last person you want to see.
Then why are you here? Look, as much as I'd love to see the TVA burnt to the ground, I have no intention of going back there.
Right, she fully is just living her own life
My
now.
life's here now. I'm happy.
You like it here? The TVA is the only defense. Without the TVA, all of this, everything.
It's all gonna get blown up.
I mean, 10 minutes ago, you were screaming at me, you're nothing. And then I kind of freaked out, basically tortured you. And now here we are. Come, please.
You don't care about my movie.
Brad, I saw the poster. It looked scary.
It's not It's cinema. Thank you very much. Yeah. You can't see it either, all right? You gotta get your own tickets. I'm not hooking you up.
I will.
Not after this.
I will.
Look.
Feels like a trap.
Is this a setup?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
Sorry to interrupt. I think Brad's got something that he might want to get off his chest.
If we stay here, we're all gonna die.
Oh, that's we.
Boom.
All this for Sylvie?
I don't buy it.
They're going to bomb every branch.
Yeah, including this one.
Where do we go?
I'll show you.
B-15 incoming.
We need
Oh,
to know where
shit.
this attack is coming from.
She's gonna prune all the new branches.
Looks like they're connected to the TemPads.
Maybe that's why Brad's was modified.
They've pruned 30% of the branches.
30%
Is
of the
Mobius on the
branches?
ground yet?
Mobius, they're killing billions. Take dots down now.
Boom. Awesome. Oh.
Our mission is compromised.
Nice.
Finish it.
Oh, awesome.
Don't overthink it.
Kaboom. Awesome. That's cool. This is why she hates the TVA, right? Because they have so much control over the whole timeline.
Those are people. Those are lives.
Oh, she gets pissed about it too.
I got a hit on Renslayer's temp pad.
Oh, bloody Renslayer. Yeah, this is what pisses her off, right? The fact that they have so much power over the timelines and everyone's
They're
lives.
just the best you lot can do. The TVA is the problem. I'm going home. If it's still there.
Please don't. It's harder to stay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's awesome. He went from being like a bit of a trickster, a semi-villain, to just a complete hero. Oh, that friendship they have, that is so cool.
Do you think you'll be in tomorrow, though?
Yeah. Is your mum on her way to pick you up?
Yeah. She'll be here.
So be living a normal life and loving it. Working at Macca's. Alright guys, that last scene right there, boy they got me. Devastating, absolutely devastating. And that's one of the things I love about the show, right? We have all this humour, we have a little bit of action, all that kind of stuff, but also we have so much emotion in the show. And this was tough because the idea that that evil woman had gone through and just destroyed and just killed billions of people, all these timelines, all these worlds basically. It's crazy. And I love the way that they took a moment to show the emotion on all of the main characters' faces, and it really just hit hard that way. I think it's interesting to see that Sylvie still just wants to be, like, she wants nothing to do with any of it, and she just wants to live her own life, and she wants to do it right there in the 80s, and she's happy. So that's crazy as well. But I wonder how far it will go before she's, you know, has to get back involved, because you know she's not going to sit back for too long, because she knows she can change things, right? And so we'll see what happens. Does she sort of go a little bit rogue again, or does she start working with them? I mean, who knows? But one other thing that I loved in this episode is just seeing that strength of friendship between Mobius and Loki. I mean, they've got each other's backs. They're there for each other. They have 100% trust in each other. And it just says a lot about Loki's character. You know, the way that they've enabled Loki to develop into a complete 100% hero. I'm loving and seeing it. The little devious part there where they role-played to break Brad, you know, that was really well done as well. Because you know Loki could be over the top with his villainous abilities if he wanted. But he's just got it all in check. You know, he's doing everything for the right reason. And like at the very end there, like he said to Sylvie, it's harder to stay. And yet he's chosen to stay. He could be anywhere he wanted, but he's chosen to stay and fight the fight, which is, I mean, you can't get much more heroic than that, right? But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me on this episode. Hope you enjoyed this reaction. Put your comments down below. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll catch you on the next episode real soon.